What's up? My name's Dakota Roche. We're here in Detroit, Michigan on a cinema filming trip. Thank you for submitting your questions to Cinema Take 5. Here we go. Question 1, how do you find the nicest street spots? Basically, I've found so much joy and love and passion in just getting in my truck and driving around and just searching constantly. It's like anytime I have some extra time, and even times I don't have extra time, I just need an excuse to get out. I will literally just get in my truck and explore. I'll pull over places, I'll get out, I'll ride around, and I found that to be the best formula. Yeah, I think just over the years, I've just found more and more love in finding unique setups, and the only way to really find them is just to go out and search, and the more time and effort you put into it, the more spots you're gonna find, and the better the tricks, the better the footage, and it just keeps going from there. Question 2, was BMX ever something you considered could be a career before you turned pro? The short answer to that is no, to be honest. That was what grabbed my attention the most. I mean, I grew up skateboarding before I got into BMX, and then when I started riding and realized how much faster you can go at things and how far you could fly, it was just love at first feeling, I would say. As time went on, it was just something that I had so much passion for that that's all I ever wanted to do was just ride and, try and push myself, but it wasn't in a way of okay, you got to push yourself to turn pro. I would say it was a natural progression. It was just something that was I was so passionate about it that all I wanted to do was ride, and my love for it just continued to grow. And when you surround yourself with people that are motivated as well, it just gets you to a place where you're just pushing yourself and you're getting places you never really thought you would get. My advice for a question like that is don't do something unless you love it. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna get on a bike and just be all right, I'm gonna do this and learn all these tricks so I could be pro. It's it doesn't really work like that. And even if you get to a level of being pro off that attitude, it's gonna be hard to maintain it because you need passion to push through all the stuff we push through. Yeah, it's been a crazy ride. Next question, what do you think about Garrett, Chad, and Shawn Kenny since you go on trips with them? Honestly, those 3 dudes that you listed are nothing but motivation to me. Just being around them, seeing how they get into tricks and just how dialed they are, and their whole outlook on riding is motivating to me, and it's their riding speaks for itself. It's next level. Sometimes it gets tough because I'm looking at them and it's oh my gosh, how on earth are you able to do that type of bike riding? And to be honest, I just try and use it in a positive way and just be yeah, it's gonna make me push my riding in the direction I wanna go, you know what I mean? It's comparing yourself to other people to put yourself down is never healthy, but using what they're doing as motivation to be more like yourself and to push yourself in your own direction, that's healthy. Riding with those dudes is just motivating, eye-opening, and it's a good time, Dak. I'm stoked I get the opportunity to hang and ride with those dudes. Next question, most fun wall ride variation or trick? That's a great one, I love this question. I think my favorite wall ride variation is just the simple wall ride 180. Just wall ride, 180, land fakie. There's so many things you could do with it. You can manual into it, you could take it to different setups, downstairs, bank to walls, off drops. You could land fakie manual out of it, and you could tabletop in it, you could Euro in it, you could do so much with it, and it's so simple, but it feels so good. I can honestly tell you, if I could only do 3 tricks for the rest of my life, that would for sure be one of them. So it's just one of those things that just never gets old. The feeling never gets old, and I'll do them till I can't anymore. Next question, do you have a process or a different mindset when you're filming a DVD part? The answer is yes, absolutely. When you're filming a DVD part or just a full part for the web, you tend to have more time, and you could put more effort into it than a shorter project, a couple-month project. So with that being said, you have so many more opportunities to get tricks that you're all right, dude, these are dream tricks. These are tricks that I really care about dedicating the time and effort to get right and to make look right, and as well as finding the right spots for them. So for me, I like to just start off with a clean slate, and you're just all right, I have these new spots ready to go, or I have spots that I've been to before that I have new trick ideas, and just spark it up like that. Basically, filming for a full part is a main course, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different ingredients and elements that go into this plate, whereas some of the smaller projects, those are little appetizers where it's oh, I can nibble on this until it's time to eat, you know what I mean? So going out and filming a full part is everything. It's having the right spots, having the right tricks, having the motivation, having a good chemistry between like you and your filmer and the people you're out filming with and riding with. It's an intense process. There's plenty of ups and downs, blood, sweat, and tears. That compared to some of the smaller things is, yeah, I honestly say that I go into it with a different mindset. I feel like I'm going into war sometimes, you know, and sometimes you feel like you come out on top, so works out good. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Thanks so much for submitting your questions to Cinema Take 5. I'm gonna get out of here, get on my bike, and try and get some tricks for this video, so peace.